Oh, the freaks. It's time for the Freak of the Year playoffs, another quarterfinal matchup. Guys, it's the number 2 seed up against the number 7 seed. And man, it's from 32 teams or 32 freaks and quarterfinals down to, well, we scattered 2 we went through last week. So we're down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 freaks left in this particular round. Oh, man. Woo-hoo, this is why we play the game, Rafe. Who's going to be...
There's 6 left total till the champion is crowned, or on this side of the bracket?
On this side of the... Well, quarterfinals. 6 left in the quarterfinals.
Okay.
Scattered 2 is already through to the semis.
As it should be.
Well, that's the number 1 seed.
Yeah.
But we're whittling them down.
My number 1 is in the duo I'm about ready to read you, and I can't deal with the... I mean, it's going to be... Who is going to win this thing this year?
I don't know.
There are so many freaky people.
So many freaks. A lot of freaks this year. All right, let's get to it. So we'll start. We got the 2 ads. Learn's going to read both of them just to refresh our memories. And you guys will vote via Twitter at RIZZ Show. And based on your votes, one of these ads moving on to the semifinals. Learn, let's get to it. The number 2 seed coming at you.
Looking for a woman up for anything. Man for woman, 36 years old, Vancouver. My brother and I are very close, and his 30th birthday is next week. Looking for an adventurous woman who is willing to have a threesome with me and my bro. You be between 20 and 30 years old, dark-haired with huge knockers. Double D's or bigger. Nothing sloppy, please. You're my gift to him. You'll show up at his house next Friday around 7. You two will have some drinks and start in on each other. After about 45 minutes, I'll join in. He won't know the plan. It's going to be a surprise. We've never had a threesome together, and I'm sure he won't mind sharing you. It'll bring us closer. We won't be doing anything to each other, but it will be pretty hot watching Lil Bro get it on with you. I'm not going to lie. Please be generous to both of us. Let's make Lil Bro's 30th a memorable one. We can talk about pay afterwards. Hit me up, and I'll send you a pic of the birthday boy. You won't be disappointed.
All right, there is our number 2 seed, Super Smash Brothers. Usually you got to pay up front, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, why are you asking Rafe directly?
I've done it both ways. I don't always charge up front.
Yeah, that's
Does it pay at the pump?
Yeah.
Pay at the pump.
Exactly.
Please put in your zip code just to make sure everything clears. This is one brother getting a gift for his other brother's 30th.
How nice.
How nice. My gift to you, and then we'll join in.
And then that's when it gets weird. Yeah.
It's weird at the beginning.
I don't know. Every time we talk about this, I say, like, you've heard stories of people buying prostitutes for their loved ones, but never do you hear, oh, I want to join in with my loved one.
It's a surprise prostitute.
It is.
Like, you're just going to show up at 7, assuming for his 30th, he has no other plans.
Right. And maybe he just wants to go to the bar.
And it's ready to go. Already showered and, well, hey.
The 2 of you will have drinks.
Hi.
Hi.
Doorbell rings. Oh, hi. Seth sent me. Oh, hi. Come on in.
Come on in. Oh, your brother.
We'll have some drinks.
Why is your brother still in the car? Ah, God.
Oh, hi. All right, so that's Super Smash Brothers, our number 2 seed in the quarterfinals here, up against our number 7 seed. Learn. Let's get to it.
Okay. Man seeking pregnant woman, 53 years old, Halifax. Baby bump and looking to hump. This is exactly what it sounds like. I'm only aroused by pregnant people, preferably 6 months and higher, as this is when you will definitely be showing. Expecting mothers do it for me. I lose control when I see a woman giving off that motherly glow as she waddles towards me with her large round belly. The bigger, the better. And heavy knockers filled with milk. Baby isn't the only one who wants a bottle. If I can put my hands on your swollen tummy and feel the baby kicking, that will really set me up for next level pleasure and excitement. Hearing this, you may be thinking I'm a weirdo who gets off on what's considered taboo. And maybe that's partially true. But after years of therapy, I realized I was the oldest sibling. And I lovingly watched my mommy prepare to deliver my younger sister. And that manifested into this fetish for me. At least it isn't full on Oedipus complex. It's just a dude who thinks all pregos are his cup of tea. But if you look like my mom, that's not a deal breaker. In fact, it's a bonus. She had brown hair and blue eyes, so feel free to send pics. After we have sex, can we pretend the baby is mine? I can keep a secret. The real daddy doesn't need to know.
All right, there you go. That is the number 7 seed in the competition. Preg Ruby, the chief. Chief.
Oh, God.
You want to have the cat say, oh, hi?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Here's a cat saying, oh, hi.
So cute.
It's the greatest. And now that's the voice that you've now applied to the prostitute in number 1.
Yeah. Well, hi. Well, I'm assuming the prostitute is Southern. I don't know. All right, so Preg Ruby, this is a gentleman looking for a pregnant woman, 53 years old.
That's a cat
Yeah.
53 years old, looking for a pregnant woman. Wants to feel the baby kick.
Yeah.
And then at the
be the
end, can we
daddy.
pretend the baby's mine?
Oh,
Please look like my mother. There's a lot
there's
going
so
on
much
here.
layers of freakdom. So much.
I'm going to just come right out with it. Preg Ruby gets my vote.
Yeah.
To move
this
on
is-
through.
Every time I'm so disgusted. And
Preg Ruby is getting my vote.
me too.
To
Me
move
too.
on to the semifinals.
I
So I'm
third
gonna put
that.
Moon down.
Yep.
Riz down. Learn.
Yeah.
Rafe.
Oedipus.
Make it 4.
Okay.
I know like 4 sets of brothers that would do the other one.
That would do the brother or
Oh,
do.
yeah. I grew up with at least, I'm going to go higher, maybe like 5 or 6 sets of brothers that would definitely double team
Okay.
a lady of the night.
I thought you meant do each other. Whoa.
No, they're not going to. I mean, this guy.
No,
isn't
I just
gonna
know a
touch.
couple brothers that are like a year apart, a couple Irish twins that are like, yeah, of course.
My bro.
It's my brother. Who else would I do it with?
We're
I just
gonna
don't
need
think
to
it's
talk to
that. It's not as freaky as Craig Ruby or
No.
Preg Ruby.
Preg
excuse
Ruby.
me. Sorry.
Sorry, Craig, no
Apologies
relation.
to the
No relation.
Ruby family and, in fact, the Blues organization.
Right.
I'm going to put that in the email more in for tomorrow.
Yep.
Apology to Craig Ruby.
Scott?
Yeah, I'm going to go Preg Ruby.
That's
100%.
clean.
Sorry, brothers. They're good guys, but yeah, they had a good run.
Good run.
yeah,
Got
Preg-
into the competition as the number 2 seed.
Yeah.
And we seeded them based on their percentage of votes,
Yeah.
their original time.
Yeah.
And to be
being
honest,
read.
you know, I think they're happy to have made it into the playoffs.
They made it far.
Yeah, never
somehow.
expected.
Made it far.
Just happy to be in the
No.
tournament.
That's
Thank
just
you.
how
We'll
cool
bow
these
out.
guys are.
It's
They-
good to be here.
And you know what? They did it together.
Yeah, and they're that cool. They made it this far. Like people really like them.
They did it together.
Hey, man, we
Yeah.
don't know how our people are going to vote. You know, some people could be into the Oedipus.
Yeah, you're right, you're right,
complex.
you're
good
right.
call.
So we don't know yet. Just because we all.
It gives them
No.
something
The
to talk
freak.
about at family gatherings. You know what I mean?
Yeah, never
Remember
forget
that
my
time we made the
30th.
playoffs? Yeah, it was pretty cool.
All right, so it's Super Smash Brothers or it's Preg Ruby. It's all up to you guys. Voting is now active on our Twitter page at RIZZ Show. Vote, and we'll crown the winner. One of these ads moving on to the semifinals tomorrow morning when we sign on. We do have to crown the Craigslist Freak of the Week. That's right. So we're in the quarterfinals. We're in the quarterfinals. So yesterday we had 2 champions. Mm-hmm. 2 champions go at it. One of these ads, based on your votes, will be moving on to the semifinals. Now, we've already had Scatatui go through last week. Boom, going through. This week, it's either Super Smash Brothers or Preg Ruby. And based on your votes, with 66.7% of your vote, we say congratulations and welcome to the semifinals.
Wow.
The number 7 seed, ladies and gentlemen, Preg Ruby.
Man seeking pregnant woman, 53 years old, Halifax. Baby bump and looking to hump? This is exactly what it sounds like. I'm only aroused by pregnant people, preferably 6 months or higher, as this is when you will definitely be showing. Expecting mothers do it for me. I lose control when I see a woman giving off that motherly glow as she waddles towards me with her large round belly, the bigger the better, and heavy knockers filled with milk. Baby isn't the only one who wants a bottle. If I can put my hands on your swollen tummy and feel the baby kicking, that will really set me up for next level pleasure and excitement. Hearing this, you may be thinking I'm a weirdo who gets off on what's considered taboo, and maybe that's partially true, but after years of therapy, I realized I was the oldest sibling, and I lovingly watched my mommy prepare to deliver my younger sister, and that manifested into this fetish for me. At least it isn't a full-on Oedipus complex. It's just a dude who thinks all pregos are his cup of tea. But if you look like my mom, that's not a deal breaker. In fact, it's a bonus. She had brown hair and blue eyes, so feel free to send pics. After we have sex, can we pretend the baby is mine? I can keep a secret. The real daddy doesn't need to know.
Congratulations, Preg Ruby. Moving on, and we say goodbye to Super Smash Brothers. These were the fellas, the brothers. The one wanted to get a lady of the night for his younger brother's 30th, and then join in on the fun.
Yeah.
After about 45 minutes, but
Cool guys.
cool guys. Cool guys. You guys had a good run, so congratulations. You made it to the quarterfinals, but alas,
It was a good run.
yeah, you lose to Preg Ruby. And thank you all for your votes. Next week's matchup will be Lady Kaka versus Pooter McGavin.
Nice.
The Dookie Bowl.
Yeah. Is that the Dookie Bowl?
I think so. Just judging by the names.
Yep.